everyone saw my plate of dinner. And before I get to my testimony, I just want to say it's really great to see so many faces at St. Mike's again. I've been a parishioner here for 18 years, and the last few years I felt really lonely, and especially post-COVID, it's been really hard coming to Mass alone and having a pew to myself. So this course has really helped me feel like St. Mike's is family again. So I think at this point in our Mary's Mantle journey, it's really nice to share with everyone. So before Mary's Mantle happened, about 2 months before it started, something really difficult happened in my life. I had a really dangerous neighbor, a really strange incident, someone I didn't know, someone I didn't provoke, do something really difficult. She targeted the whole building, various individuals, and I had to flee my home for 2 months, and it was hard. And then I had to come back while she was still there because I couldn't afford to stay away. So I spent 2 weeks living at Schoenstatt, praying at the shrine every day and hoping for a miracle. And one day I prayed really hard before I went to court against her to pray for protection and safety, and that day my miracle began. That day was also the day or the day after Tinashe messaged me about Mary's Mantle. I hadn't been to Mass at St. Mike's because I hadn't been living here, so I knew nothing about it. I couldn't say no. Then the email arrived, rosary every day, fasting, a whole lot of admin, and I was a little bit overwhelmed, thanks for the heads up. But it was really great. I moved home that next week. The neighbor didn't take kindly to that. She screamed, she shouted, she carried on. For days I lived in the dark, quiet, hoping she didn't think I was home, locked up, and the only places I would go was church, work, and Mary's Mantle. 2 weeks in, I think I was praying my rosary one night and she just started banging on the wall. And instead of being scared, instead of like just giving up, going quiet, just freaking out, I just carried on praying. She went quiet, and that night I went to sleep peacefully. I wasn't scared, I wasn't anxious, just peace. She left me alone after that. She targeted a few more people, but generally went really quiet. 2 weeks after that, she came to terms with the landlord, was paid to leave, and quietly left and never hurt anyone else. The situation was supposed to take another 6 months to end. The courts were in, everyone was involved, and somehow in a few weeks, what had taken months and months and months of our lives just ended. So it was really great to feel peaceful, to feel safe again, and then to enjoy the next part of Mary's Mantle, where I wasn't coming to church scared and worried to go home, and I was just coming to enjoy it. So that was really great. But with all the highs and joy of peace comes the overwhelm and the fear of, wow, if the rosary is so powerful, if God's so powerful in my life, gosh, do I deserve this? Should I be here? So that's where I'm at the moment. I wasn't entirely great with the rosary every day, but largely because it was a lot. It was a lot to deal with. But I was reminded of an analogy by Bishop Robert Barron, that when you drive towards light, you start seeing like spots on the windshield, cracks. You see all the little blemishes, all the difficult things. But if you drive towards the dark, you don't see that. It's not highlighted for you. And I think that's what happens, is the closer and closer I get to God, the more overwhelmed about the things, my vices, the virtues I'm not living, the things maybe I didn't do at the time I should have done them. So that was pushing me away from wanting to be consecrated next week, that feeling of, wow, God's so powerful, He's done so much for me, but what did I do? What am I doing back? And I think that's exactly the opposite of what God wants for us. He doesn't want me to shy away. He doesn't want me to walk away from Mary. He wants me to come vulnerable, exposed, share myself, and ask for help, and ask for this journey to continue. So like we started without perfection, just perseverance. With every saint wasn't perfect, but they persevered. That's my plan, and that's the next stage in my journey. So yeah, I'd like to thank everyone that did pray for me on my fast day. Thank you for everyone who prayed for each other, and maybe continue to do so, to pray for St. Mike's, and to pray for many wonderful people, to give us many more wonderful opportunities like